Therefore, I always advise people, while going to submit your documents at the embassy, do not submit. You have two bank statements to submit when you go to the Polish embassy, your own and the bank statement of your sponsor. Now, this just worked for somebody who just came into Poland a few days ago. I did that in particular for the person over this. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Raphael here. Today we are going to be talking about proof of funds. Now, this is a very important topic when it comes to submitting your document in the Polish embassy or any other European embassy. And the proof of funds, we are going to talk about it. We are going to look into what it is and how best you can take advantage of the proof of funds, the two proof of funds we have, and how you can submit one before the other and get the best chance of not being rejected at the Polish embassy. Before we go into the video, if you like content like this, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave a comment in the comment section telling us your experience at the Polish embassy and how you enjoyed this video, and also share this video out to someone. Also, if you have not joined our WhatsApp community, I wonder what you are doing. So many people in that WhatsApp community, almost 1,000 people there now, and we are going strong every day. People who are traveling just like you, go into that group and ask your questions and get clarification on whatever you need in that WhatsApp community. Link in the description. If you stay to the end of this video, I have an amazing bonus tip in the video there for you. So stay to the end of this video and you will hear something about SOP that will blow your mind. Okay, so let's get into the main event now. Proof of funds. Now, what is proof of funds initially? Now, proof of funds is the display that you give to the Polish embassy, or the evidence you give to the embassy when you go to submit your documents, that you have the capacity to sustain yourself when you go over to the country. Now, whether you are working or whether you are going for studies or even if you are going for visits, proof of funds is very essential. Proof of funds is more essential for those who are going for studies and also those who are going for visits, maybe tourism or just a Schengen visa. But it is less important for those who are going for work. But still, it's also very important that you put it, because you have to at least balance yourself first before you start making money, and before the company start paying, you have to show that you can be able to sustain yourself for a period of time. But it is more important for those who are going for studies and those who are going for visiting. For the sake of this video, we are going to talk about those who go to the embassy both with sponsors and those who go sponsoring themselves, because there are two ways you can travel. It's either you're sponsoring yourself or you have a sponsor sponsoring you. Now, mostly for students, they always have a sponsor sponsoring them. And if you go to the embassy to submit your proof of funds, it has to be the proof of funds mostly of your sponsor, the one who is sponsoring you, to show that he or she has this certain amount of money. But there is a way you can do this thing so that you will not play all your cards during the first submission of your document. Now, I'm saying this because I have tried this out among certain clients, and I've seen that always when we go for an appeal, this always works out. Now, what is the best way you can take advantage of this system at the Polish embassy while submitting your document? If you have a sponsor and you have the bank details of this sponsor, and you have maybe everything you need from this sponsor, their work contract, the sponsorship letter, just the evidence that this person is making a certain amount of money or is working somewhere, and then you get the bank statement of the person who is sponsoring you. You have another option also to get your own bank statement. That is, this person can take money and put inside your bank statement and say yes, that they put this money in your bank account. So you have two bank statements to submit when you go to the Polish embassy, your own and the bank statement of your sponsor. Now, here is where you have to be smart while going to submit your documents at the Polish embassy. When you go for submission, if you submit the two documents at the same time, your sponsorship document, the bank statement from your sponsor and your own bank statement, if you submit the both of them at the same time, what have you just done? You have played all your cards at once. Maybe I know that you might be saying, okay, it's for me to be more safe, or it's for me to, maybe for me to fulfill all requirements at once. Yes, you might be correct. But I will tell you, it is best for you to go first with only the bank statement of your sponsor. Now, this is if someone is sponsoring you. Go first always to the embassy with the bank statement of your sponsor only, and every other detail surrounding your bank, your sponsor, or whatever. This is so that if you are denied for any reason, when you are coming back, you are coming back strong with your own bank statement. Now, this just worked for somebody who just came into Poland a few days ago. I did that in particular for the person, with this person's bank statement. I helped him get that out. But firstly, they submitted the bank statement and the document of the sponsor first. So when he was denied, it was not even denied for number 3, which is you don't have proof of funds. It was denied for number 9, I think number 9 and 10 or so. But in the appeal, when we went for the appeal, while we got other supporting documents, we put in his personal bank statement loaded with lots of money. And guess what? He was given that visa. Now, if he had played all his card at the beginning, he wouldn't have had the document to submit in the second part. Therefore, I always advise people, while going to submit your documents at the embassy, do not submit everything. It looks like you want to submit everything, but do not submit everything, especially in the light of the proof of funds. Just submit that particular, the one for your sponsor first, and then you go ahead to submit yours if you are denied at the embassy. Now, if you are going to sponsor yourself, it means that you have just one shot. And in that one shot, you must present yourself very, very well. If you are going for studies or you are going for visits, you have to present yourself loaded in your bank statement, because they need to see that you are loaded in that bank statement up front. If you don't go loaded, you lose your chance immediately. You understand? So it's very important. While if you're going for work, you still have to present, but not too loaded. Now you have to present a front that at least you have a sufficient amount of money. If possible, make calculations in your SOP. Now I tell people, make calculations in your SOP if possible. While you're writing your SOP, make some calculations that show that the money in your bank account is okay and it's enough to take you through during the process of submitting your document or during the process of staying in the country, either before you start working or before you start, visiting, or before you get back, whatever. So that is it for SOP. I hope that you understand this. If you are still confused or if there's something you need clarification on, put it down in the comment section and I'm going to help you out in that aspect. Peace.